Candidates, in the first batch, we discussed the two questions. One was about digitalization, which I have already posted on the YouTube. And another question was about what is that? Say the food 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 apps, whether it is good or not, something like that. Something like that question was there. So two questions I was able to discuss with you. Now let me see whether I can go to my OneDrive so that I can have an access to that file. Federal Bank GD questions. I think I can have access to that. At least if I have and I can read it, you can listen and then you can talk on that. Yeah. So I don't know how to share this with you. How sharing, this is the sharing and PowerPoint, mm, browse options. Maybe I will do it tomorrow, not today. Let me just tell you the question you are going to do, candidates. Candidates, in the first batch, they have already done the question. It is question number 96. Is the conveniences of digital banking worth the potential risk, or should security be prioritized? Discuss the topic with special emphasis on recent developments in the digital banking landscape. Meeting with Samba Sivan. Is somebody is calling waiting?
Sir, they are giving current topics also.
But what are the topics? You tell me.
Sir, I got like India's position in the global trade market, rising power or overestimated. Means
No, 1 minute.
that India's
No,
in
1 minute. No, hello. Slowly bolo. हम type कर देगा. 102 question. Bolo. What is the question? Read the question slowly.
India's position in the global trade market.
हेलो हम तो टाइप करना है इतना जल्दी बोलने से India's position
in the global trade market hyphen
hyphen
rising power or overestimated. Analyze.
rise in rising power or overestimated. Very good. India's position in the global trade market is a rising power or overestimated.
Or is it
Next,
overestimated?
good question. Next, any other question you got?
No, sir.
You are Tanya speaking?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Tanya, I have been eagerly waiting to see you. You coming now only. What time was your class?
Sir, mine was on 11:15.
Oh, you could have come at 5 o'clock class. I was expecting you. Doesn't matter.
Yes,
Tanya,
sir.
how did you do that?
Sir, actually, it was a tragedy because they said to join prior 10 minutes. We were just waiting 10 minutes, and mine timing was on 11:15, but up to 11:18 they haven't joined.
Then
I was in a dilemma that whether I am not joined or everyone is not joined. Then at 11:09, approximately around 11:18.
Tanya, 1 minute. Bhavna, you exit our Zoom and come to our team. Here is a big team waiting for you. Bhavna, come out and come. Yeah, please speak. Sorry, Tanya. Tanya, at what time it started?
11:18 they admitted me. After that they gave us the rules that has to followed, and our time question was also not shown in screen. We have to note down with pen and paper, not in Fred Recruit app or not in the screen.
Oh, so like what I am doing now.
Yes, I have to note
Gotcha.
down with pen and paper, and already we are running out of time. And I think 1 minute also we are not given to think and note down the points. And you can see this topic is such a means
Tough one. It is a
yes,
tough
tough
one.
topic.
It is not an easy one. Acha, please tell me,
Yes,
did they allow you to speak one minute, or did they allow
yes,
people to go for
they
10
they
minutes?
initially they yes sir, initially they said that one minute you have to speak, and after that 10 minutes for open discussion. 1 minute while 1 minute speaking, everyone spoke. That is, they are not calling names. We are speaking according to our convenience. And during that 10 minutes of discussion, I think we have only made the discussion to 6 minutes or 5 minutes only, because we are already running late.
When people were shouting,
No, people were not shouting because this question is doesn't contain many points, or any candidate cannot speak lot in this unless and
no,
until they
only
are from
no, only no, no,
economics background.
only economics candidate, commerce graduate, or
Yes,
chartered
sir.
accountants can speak well on this. India's
Yes, sir.
position in the global market. Yeah. Anyway, we will see about that
Yes, and
tomorrow. Any other question you
all
could
the
come to know?
candidates were from agriculture and physics, chemistry. They are from that background only. So it was difficult for everyone of us.
Tanya, did you come to know
Yes,
of
sir.
any other question other than what we have given? I have given one, that digital banking, then that food delivery app, then cricket replacing hockey, then GST, is it a boon or bane? Then is education system effective, or is it need for reforms? I think they are trying to give all new questions. Only one question was
Yes, they
repeated:
are
work
giving
from
new
home
questions.
and work from traditional offices. Any other question you could come across?
No, sir, I
Sir,
have not
actually,
come across anything.
Yeah,
sir,
some
he
question
attended.
has come now. Some question has come now. Role of women in leadership positions in banking. How can gender equality be improved in financial institutions? Thank you. Thanks for the question. Somebody has sent a question just now. This is 103 for us in our this thing. Then given the historicals, that hockey question has been given properly. I am giving the full question now. I am giving the full question, deleting the previous question.
Sir, I have,
Nine,
sir,
just a minute.
I will.
98 क्वेश्चन, जस्ट अ
Oh,
मिनट बाबा, एक मिनट ठहरो, हम उसको ऐड करके बाद में बुलाएंगे। हाँ, हमने वो क्वेश्चन भी, नया क्वेश्चन भी ऐड कर दिया। Sorry, I have to speak in English. I have added the new question also. Some more GD topics from today. India's startup ecosystem. What role can, superb question. What role can banks play in boosting startups? This point we discussed in a different form in our class also. This will be our 104 question. This will be our 104 question. Tanya, so on the whole, are you happy or not?
No, sir. As a whole, I tried to participate for two times in open discussion and one time for introduction. And as a whole, I could not portray everything that has in my mind.
Doesn't matter. Do you have any other questions in mind other than what has come to us now?
Sir, I was saying about that UPI question that RBI has exceeded the limit from 1 lakh to 5 lakh. That could be
Hmm.
done because they are giving.
About the electronic voting system in our country. One more question has come about the electronic voting system in our country. But some people are talking good of it, some people are not talking good of it. Thank you, Mr. Ramesh Jadhav. Now, anybody else, if you come across a question, you can post here itself. It appears on my screen. I can type it. Please speak. What is your name? Acha, you have joined only for GD, na? Oh, that is why I have not given you. That group is a group which is potential for other things also. I suggest you pay another 200 rupees more, then I will add you into that group also. Okay? Because otherwise I will not be. You can be a member of this group. You can discuss with the people here. But once you are joining into that group, you require. I will give it to you. Just pay 200. Not only that, I will give you a lot of other materials also. Sorry to say, unless you are very poor, Bhavna. Are you really poor? Ah, no, if you can pay, no problem. Please payment kar dijiye. No problem. Anybody else? Any other question, please? Now we are starting now. We are starting now. Candidates, we will take up the next question number 98 and 99. The question number 98, if you can go to your screen, there is nothing like that. I am not able to show it through this. It is the first day for me here. And share option is coming. And then that particular, this is not coming. Only this is coming. Then windows, there are 8 windows, correct? Under 8 windows,
Sir,
super, got it. Hey, bye.
correct.
Got it. Oh, Baba, हमने बहुत success हो गया. Yesterday, Microsoft people helped me to get this one. Anyhow, thank you so much. Your 98 question is on your screen now. Boys, are you
Yes, sir.
seeing 98? Yeah. Acha, Bhavna Pate. Oh, you are telling you are not having the. You have to come to this. What is this? This is known as team. I have to give you the team link. That's what you are asking. Sorry. I could not follow you. I'm very sorry. I commit mistakes like that only. अरे बाबा. अच्छा, आपका नंबर बोल दो ना. फर्स्ट 5 नंबर बोल दो. हम इधर से उधर भेज देगा. Just a minute for 5 minutes. So now Teams, Microsoft, NDI. Yeah, correct. Please tell me what oh, don't tell fully. 96. I got it. 1 minute. Last number is 64. Done, yeah. आपको मिल गया. You please come and see this big crowd in team now. Today, first day, it is like this. Come on. You can get out of here. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, now I am in this one. Yeah, I was sharing it. Where is my team now? Team, I am now in team now. Now, this is the first question is that hockey or cricket, anybody has got GE in the coming days, 24, 25, 26, 27. Those who are there, and apart from, please raise your
Yes,
hands.
sir.
Please raise your hand, those people quickly. You have raised your hand? Yeah. Now, I think there are about 11
कहाँ से
people
हो
in
गया hand raise?
entries का मतलब, the question is available on the screen. Is the question not visible for you on the screen?
Visible, sir.
Just visible.
Visible. So I
Is visible.
request.
Sir, can we leave now?
No. Now only this much is sufficient. Not no more. Only 12 Terra people हो गया sufficient. These
Sir,
three.
can I leave now?
Can I?
Leave now, Tanya.
Acha, Tanya, please show your face and then leave. But you will be recorded, so it doesn't matter. आ जाओ ना. एक बार देख लेते हैं हम लोग. But I am only sorry you are not feeling well. Otherwise, I will. Good. Thank you. Something else is best wishes, because I am only reminded of the extraordinary efforts you took today morning or so when you tried to help other candidates and all in our group. At least for that, you must be rewarded with success. But हमारा हाथ में कुछ नहीं. I never imagined that I'm going to come on Teams app today here with 300 people being allowed. But it has happened today. So whatever is to happen will happen. Bhagwan ko prarthan kariye. Best wishes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Sir, I have, sir.
Bye, sir.
Close your video. You can go. Thank you. Yeah.
Sir,
Now,
am I
yes.
audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me.
98th question, they have mentioned hockey as an Indian national game, but which is a wrong information. Can we just say like this is a wrong information, sir?
If you think it is wrong information, you can say, which is the national game of India?
We don't
There
have
is
any land.
obviously hockey, sir.
No, it is only
Sir,
hockey.
hockey is
Baba.
national game, sir.
Hockey
Actually,
is national game. If you have doubt, I will make a Google
sir.
search and I will.
Sir, we have
I will
no
make
official national game.
India official.
We don't have any.
So there's
national
difference
game.
between official game and national game.
Sir,
Yeah, hockey is national game.
but as far as
Hockey is
Hello.
the
It is
national
a
game of
national.
India.
Hello. I searched national game of India. It is giving first sports as hockey. So don't waste your time in questioning the question. Do you get my point? Thereby you will be earning a bad name. Instead, you start accepting the question and speak about it. This is similar to syllogism, where certain things are given. You have to accept it as it is and then speak. Do you get my point now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So can we start?
Yeah. Acha, what is the system you would like to adopt? Each 1 minute, will that do? Otherwise, fish market ho jayega. No?
Yeah.
Each 1 minute talk kar lijiye. Start. And who is any leader is here? Any leader, any person who was admitted as admin is here now? Nobody? Oh.
Yes, sir. I'm here, Chaitanya.
No. Actually, what happened, there also some big jamelas happened. I appointed 8-9 people as admins. Then suddenly Mohan one day told, sir, please remove the powers for nominating the people. So I removed the powers. The moment I removed the powers, mera power bhi chala gaya. So people started joining a Tom, Dick and Harry like that. Then I had to bring this one. Then that's why I thought, okay, remove all the admins' names also, no problem. People who are really hardworking, they will work and guide others also. That's why I removed that. Now, any leader is here, or anybody who was admin earlier, please tell me.
Sir, Chaitanya is here, I think.
Chaitanya, are you?
here, sir. Simran.
Who is there?
Sir, I'm here, Chaitanya.
Chaitanya is there. Another girl?
Sir, Simran.
Oh, Simran. Simran is our video jockey. Simran, you and Chaitanya take charge of conducting this for the next 15 minutes. Carry on. First, you speak yourself first, or if you want to speak in the end, no problem. This is a tough topic. Maybe you would like to talk afterwards. No problem. Jaise bhi Subhida.
Sir, may I speak, sir? Sir, may I, sir?
Yeah, ask Simran.
So myself, Aditya, I want to speak, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, yes, she has told yes. Speak.
Okay, thank you. So coming to the question that cricket should replace hockey as a national game of India. So I don't think that cricket should replace this as a national game, because when cricket wasn't into the market, when wasn't into the financial games, hockey was already won 8 gold medals, right? And today also it has 13 medals in total. And recently also in Paralympics and these Olympics, they gained 2 bronze medals too. Coming to the question that cricket is gaining these days more popularity, more strength, more financial market, and more economy in the market. So I don't think suddenly we have to change, because hockey has given that potential that we are the best in this series. We haven't won much in national games, but in Olympics we were the best, because 13 Olympic gold medals is much more compared to other countries, and we are master in this game. And we don't think that declining these things, like something is gaining market in these things, and hockey should be given a lower post. I don't think this is possible, because if we're trying to do so, hockey would won't be able to gain much market again. So I do think the scenario is same, and we think that cricket should be not prioritized over hockey. Hockey is always the best. It would remain the best. That's it, sir.
Simran,
Good evening,
guide,
sir.
guide.
My name.
Would like to speak.
Hello,
Okay, you go one
am I
by
audible?
one. There is no need for any guide also. Carry on.
Good evening, sir. My name is Shamoy Ghosh. So I would like to make my opinion very clear about this issue that's given. I believe that cricket is the popularity that cricket has gained over the years. It's mainly due to commercialization of the sport and nothing else actually. Cricket is a beautiful game. It's also referred to as the gentleman's game. But cricket achieved what hockey has achieved over the years over a longer duration of time. Even if we compare the levels of success of the two sports in the Indian sports fraternity, we would come across the fact that India has achieved way more in terms of Olympic medals and hockey national championships and international and at the international level as well. But if we look at cricket, India has also achieved significant accolades in that field. However, I believe that in the field of hockey, we have done more as a nation. Hence, I believe that cricket should retain its post in Indian sports fraternity, but at the same point of time, hockey should be prioritized and it should also be given the due respect that it deserves. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Adding to what our friend said, while cricket has undoubtedly captured the heart of millions and brought immense global recognition to India, I believe hockey should remain the national game. Like historically, hockey has given India several moments of pride, particularly during the Olympics, uh, where we have won multiple gold medals. So it represents an era of dominance and skill on the global stage. Although cricket now dominates in terms of popularity, financial backing, and cultural impact, we shouldn't overlook the historical achievements of hockey. And instead of replacing hockey, we should work on revitalizing it by improving funding, infrastructure, and players' development. And both sports hold unique places in Indian culture. And rather than replacing one of them with other, we should celebrate and invest in both. That's it.
Good evening,
Sir,
sir. I
can I?
would to speak on this matter.
So
I'm a
I
tutor
would
from
I would just like to add one point that hockey should not be replaced because I don't know. I am blank.
Hi guys, I'm Mr. Sikam from Chennai. I have completed my post-graduation in business application operations. I would like to speak on this matter. Yes, I would recommend cricket to replace as an international game for India, because cricket has given more and more emotional to the country. From the as we see in history, our Kapil Dev has given a most important trophy which we see as the 50 World Cup trophy. At that time, Indian Prime Minister has announced that India is going to win a trophy, and at that time she informed that we should have a ceasefire, which also stopped an conflict between India and Pakistan war. This how we are connected to cricket. Even though hockey has provided us many gold medals in Olympics, cricket has gone a step ahead and make other countries and created emotional bonding with the people. So I will recommend cricket to be a national game for India. Thank you.
Hello
Good
everyone,
evening,
my name
everyone.
is Akash Dhankhar and I'm from Rohtak, Haryana. In this particular scenario, I would recommend cricket replacing hockey as our national game because cricket is our strength and every country must provide support to where it has strength. So there is nothing wrong and nothing emotional about it. And also, if we look at pure facts, then cricket itself has generated 65 billion rupees for BCCI, and the GST alone paid by BCCI was 2038 crore, which is itself a significant contribution to our country. In cricket, IPL has 10 teams, and in the World Cup also there were 10 teams only. So India itself is a country which has potential to make players that those are equivalent to the whole world. So instead of focusing on past glory of hockey, we should focus on providing enough support to cricket so that this also becomes admitted into the Olympics so that we can win further gold medals in the cricket through our participation in Olympic. Also in hockey, we have generally been able to win bronze medal, and that is also considered a huge achievement. But in cricket, we have many players at number one, and our team is also the best performing team in the world. So cricket should replace hockey as our national sport. Thank you.
Good
Hello,
evening,
everyone.
everyone. I
Uh,
want to add something. If cricket is made the national game of India, it may overshadow hockey. Besides making cricket the national game of India, can discourage the other sports. Moreover, it will not given any good message to the other sports. Thank you.
Hello,
So
everyone.
good.
Myself, Shivangi
Good
Singh,
evening, everyone.
and I disagree with some of my fellow friends. And I think we should not replace hockey with cricket. Instead, we should make some investment in it and bring attract investors so that they can make investment and glorify it just like the cricket. If we cannot set it up to the benchmark of cricket, at least we can work on making it better, just like it was previously.
Good evening,
Good
everyone. My
evening,
name is
sir.
Hemant. Cricket and hockey both hold significance in India, but for different reason. Hockey has a proud eight Olympic gold medals, making it a symbol of Indian past sporting domains. However, cricket introduced by the British has since become the most popular sports in the country, bringing Indian global recognition with a World Cup victory in '83 and 2011. In terms of popularity, cricket has a massive following, and largely due to the rise of IPL and international matches. Wherever hockey has a struggle to maintain the global appearance financially, cricket domains received major sponsorship and media attention, which has only increased to its visibility. Hockey has leaked constantly funding impacts in development in development in recent decades. So I choose cricket should be a national game instead of hockey. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. My name is Manish Mistari. So cricket should not replace the hockey as India's national game. Despite the cricket immense popularity and financial dominance, hockey has a rich historical significance, having brought national pride to the Olympic successor. While cricket captures the public attention and resource today, it's essential to recognize hockey's contribution to the India's identification. So instead of replacing one of the with others, promoting both sport can create a more inclusive sport culture. This approach honors the hockey legally while allowing cricket to thrive, ensuring the balanced recognition of India's diverse sports heritage. That's my opinion, sir.
Okay.
Adding to what you said, one thing we should consider is the symbolic value of the national game. Like cricket might be popular, but hockey has been a symbol of India's rise on the global stage, especially in the post
Exactly that.
independence era. Changing the national game to cricket could mean losing part of our identity that rooted in history. Instead of focusing on what's currently trending, keeping hockey as the national game shows we value our past achievements and heritage. Plus, just because cricket is more popular doesn't mean it needs that extra title to shine. Cricket already has massive attention, and it doesn't need the level of national game to keep growing.
Good evening, everyone. This side away. So, highlighting the cricket in our country is a bit of colonial mindset that we are having. whatever the thing that get packed into English rap, it attracts the Indian most. So coming to the sports where the comparison of hockey and cricket is there, hockey is our ancient and historical game where the players like Major Dhyan Chand has played and has brought Olympic gold medals and give the significant historical win over the other countries and highlighted the India on the on the world. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to share my opinion on this. So definitely, the cricket should not replace hockey. The reason is the hockey holds a very deep historical significance in Indian culture. And next thing is even Australia and England are having national sports and cricket. It is the India should remain unique in national sports. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. My name is Himanshu Gogoi. I think that hockey as a national game has its own legacy and historical significance, while cricket is undeniably the most popular and financially dominant sports in India. So, but while cricket is undeniable, hockey was which its rich historical achievement and cultural significance represent an important part in India's identity and pride. And changing the national games with replacement of cricket, it will be erase the essential aspects of India's historical sporting heritage. So instead, efforting to replace national games with cricket, we need to afford the coexistence of hockey with cricket. So continuing to sign as a national obsession, cricket continuing to sign as a national obsession, and hockey serving as a symbol of India's enduring legacy in the global sporting world.
Yes, over. All of you have spoken. Excuse me. All of you have spoken. Those who are raised. Anybody has not spoken? Anybody
sir.
has not?
We are not spoken for us, sir.
Who?
Abhay Kumar, sir.
Abhay Kumar. Abhay Kumar, आपने क्यों? It is coming as unverified क्यों? External unverified something. I don't know.
Sir,
Pardon?
I already said paid, sir.
अच्छा, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. No problem.
Yes.
You please speak. Speak.
Yeah, yes, sir. Regarding this scenario, I support, sir, hockey because hockey is a past historical, and for this scenario, I will suggest that what will be dominated with cricket we can use in this way, like financial support and all the things. We also impose the hockey as a national game. Thank you, sir.
Hello, candidates. If you ask me to talk on this for 1 minute, I will say hockey was recognized as a national game, whether it is recognized or it was considered as so. At a time when India was at its top, India was winning Olympic gold medal and all that. At that time, it was okay. But right now, this is the stage where Indian cricket team has been outplaying other games and has been creating very good name in the sports world. And I think Olympic, was it introduced? What happened in the Olympic? Olympic cricket was there this time? Anybody knows about it?
No, sir.
2028,
No,
sir.
sir. But
No, sir.
they were
It will be in the
looking to introduce.
Los Angeles Olympics, sir.
Oh, not now. Acha, acha. That itself I was not knowing. Okay. Now what is to be told is cricket has been getting a lot of revenue for the government in terms of taxes and others. It has also popularized the game and it has created enormous employment opportunities for people, say people in television, people in newspaper, so many other areas, food making, every other area. It has created lot of employment. So why we should not consider making cricket national sports of our country? So this does not mean whenever we win only we should have it. But this is majority of the people in our country or they know about cricket. They at least know cricket means there is a bat and there is a ball. So I suggest our choosing cricket. Next way, I do not approve of changing from hockey to cricket. It's because in the hockey recently also in the Olympic and all India tried to do a very good play, and I think they went up to what level? Um,
Bronze,
silver level, bronze
bronze.
level, bronze level.
Bronze.
They went up to bronze
Continuously
level.
two-time bronze, sir.
Bronze.
Yeah. So they have been attempting to do it. So and in a sports like hockey and all that, victory cannot be written for all the times. It's a it is a game. Sometimes the team wins, sometimes the teams don't win. And of course, in terms of revenue, possibly the revenue earned may be less. But even here in India, when hockey is being played, there is a lot of people gathering for watching it and televisions relaying it and all that. So considering that, I don't think there is any reason for changing it from hockey to cricket. So one must be able to talk from both angles. This is what I am remembering now. So that is sufficient. Thank you so much. I would request those who raised hand to put down their hands, and some other 14 people who are interested in talking can raise hand for the next topic. Yeah. Next topic number 98. 98 over 99. This is another boring topic. GST. Is it a boon or bane for society? Super boring question. Come on, raise your hands. Anybody? It's really not a very interesting subject, excepting for commerce or economic students. Anybody else? Raise your hand. No option. Some 10 or 10, 50 people must come. 10 people must come. Come on, come on. Yeah. Sufficient? 10 of you have come. Very good. Thank you. Now, one after the other, you yourself conduct yourself. You give the numbers for you. We will go by the numbers that is appearing here. The team, it is good, it is giving numbers. Shahjahan, are you able to see that numbers on the screen? Shahjahan, then Sweta, Bhavna, Chaitanya, Anaga, Iftikar, Venkatram, Imanshu, Akash, Ramesh, then Chaitali, then Navya, then Manis, then Heman. 14 people have come. Beyond that, Abhi Sharand, then Rotika, Shivanji. Until now, 17 has come. I think this must be sufficient. One by one, go in this order, not more than 45 seconds to 1 minute. I request you to confine yourself to 45 seconds if possible. Otherwise, maximum 1 minute. Please speak. Should I have a stopwatch? I suggest each candidate you have a stopwatch with you and see that you talk for at least, not more than 1 minute. If you talk less, no problem, but then you may not be given good marks. So
Sir,
try
in the
to speak.
introduction part, do we have to tell everything like our name, place, graduation, and
Nothing.
post-graduation?
Nothing. You have to tell your name and then start discussing on this topic. That's all.
Okay,
There is
sir.
no need for you to. In fact, I must have asked that from Tanya, who attended GD today, to find out whether they are asking you to tell full detail. They will not do that. Doesn't matter. Now, first boy, here it is, Shahjahan. Shahanj.
Yes, sir. This is Shehnaz.
What is the name?
Shehnaz.
शहनाज. क्या मीनिंग है शहनाज का?
Uh,
Ah.
Bride.
As you said, was a
Sagana.
very much
Sir,
institution
can I start?
also.
Yeah. Please speak, Saganaj. 1 minute time for you.
Yes. Uh, uh, the GST the society. In my opinion, GST is a boon because of
Sorry.
GST,
Sorry,
many
your
people
internet.
will pay
Sorry,
taxes.
your internet is not all right. Please keep quiet. You don't have to talk. We will go to Sweta Peru.
Yes, sir. I think so GST is a boom for a country because as more people and businesses comes under the GST net, the government's revenue collection has improved, which allow more spending on public welfare and infrastructure. And as GST is a transparent system, since everything is recorded digitally, it's harder for businesses to evade the taxes, which will be leading to increase the government revenue.
Thank you. Next, we will go for next person, Chaitanya.
Myself, Chaitanya Ajay, and as it is said, GST as an indirect tax has come with a mixed bag of opportunities. Whereas I think that its merits outweighs its demerits. Like it has many merits as it has created a unified common market system, and it has harmonized the procedures. Like we have four slabs, like 5, 12, 18, and 28% slabs. So it brought a harmony in the tax system, and it has also increased the tax compliance and transparency. GST has also tried to avoid the demerit of double taxation, where a product will be taxed two times rather than one time. But it has also some many merits, demerits, like many products like tobacco is exempted from GST, and there is a reduction in the fiscal autonomy. Like the taxes is shared between states and center, and the states' fiscal autonomy is lost. So I think that it has many merits. So these demerits must be countered, and it should be tackled efficiently for its merits to be addressed. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, it will be Anaga.
Yes, sir. So good evening, all. So even I'll support the point that GST is a bane to a country like India. We understand GST replaces the multiple indirect taxes into a single tax, which is more convenient for people. And due to the digital nature of GST, it also promotes transparency for the transaction, which also reduces the chances for corruptions to happen. And one more point which I would like to add is like the consistent tax rates across the states, which also reduces the discrepancies and complexities for the transaction. And I believe that if an efficient tax system is available, it stimulates the economic growth by encouraging more investments and conceptions. Thank you.
Anaga, you talked all other sentences correctly, but the first sentence you made was wrong. GST is a bane, you said. Did you say
Sorry,
it?
sir.
It is. Did you say
No,
it is?
that was,
So
yeah,
that
I
is a
support,
mistake.
it's a boon for our country.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Next, normally उतना ठीक से हम सुन I'm not listening that much, but what you spoke, it registered in my mind. Otherwise, I would not have asked. Iftikhar, speak.
Uh, Good evening, sir. Good evening, all. I'm Iftikhar. In this matter, I will choose GST as a boon for our society because GST has streamlined our taxation and it has avoided double taxation for the business people. It also has created slabs where we could easily identify which product is been under which taxation. By with this GST, business people can easily file their returns and we could easily understand whether the business people are evading tax or not. The most important point I would like to suggest is Singapore also has the GST taxation system. They are at the minimum percentage, So they could provide good education, free medical medicals for the people. So I would prefer GST for our society. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll go to Shivangi. Shivangi. Shivangi is not here.
Good morning.
Yeah, speak.
Can you hear me? Yes. Good morning,
Yeah.
everyone. Myself Shivangi, and I think this is a good step because when we bought GST in our country, we eliminated VAT. That was a tax, value-added tax, that was different for the different state. So bringing GST to the nation make it simplified for the people to pay tax because that was a way more complex than this one. I mean, calculating different tax for the different state. This is a policy of one nation, one tax, and it has simplified taxation and has also increased tax collection of government, which has simultaneously increased government spending on hospitals and schools.
Very good. Thank you. Then we will go to Hemant.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hemant. GST was implemented to simplify Indians' complicated tax structure by replacing various indirect tax like VAT, excess, and service tax with a single and unified system. On the positive side, it has a streamlined the tax process, improved transparency, and encourage more business to formalize. This and leads to better tax compliance and increased revenue collection. However, the transmission hasn't been smooth for everyone, especially small businesses, which have faced challenges like complaints and burdens, technical issues on the GST portal, and slow refund process. In the long term, through GST is like to be more of bond than ban, as it promotes efficiency and transparency in the economy. Thank you.
Next, just a minute. Next is it Manish?
Me, Navya.
Acha, somebody's. No, I was going by one batch, one after the other. No problem. Navya, speak.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. In my opinion, GST has largely been a boon for the society, because it has also simplified the tax structure, and it has replaced the indirect taxes. And over time, this has brought more transparency into the system, and GST has also helped in widening the tax base, as it has brought more businesses into the formal economy. And there are concern also about the higher rates, that there are higher rates on certain goods and small businesses too. So one major benefit I would like to highlight, that companies like Amazon used to struggle with different taxes, but which and it made logistics very complicated. But with GST, it has become easier, and it is only single tax is only applied, and with which has made it simpler and simpler for the both business and companies.
Okay. Next, Shivangi, you are not talking, huh?
Sir, Venkat, sir.
No,
Sir, I
either
have spoken.
some hands are there. Shivangi is there. Then I am seeing these hands. Then Akash. Then Hemant. Then Monish, like that. These hands are seen. Venkat, your hand is not seen. No? Venkatram is there. Okay. Venkatram, you speak. Shivangi will come afterwards.
Okay,
Venkatram,
sir.
speak.
Yes, sir. Good evening, all. So the ultimate aim of GST is one nation, one tax. So from my point of view, GST is definitely a boon. It's because of its simplified structure and a high transparency in nature. And next thing is, after the implementation of GST, we can able to see the tax collection is also at a record high. And according to data, it has also shown that the tax evasion and corruption is also reduced after the implementation of GST. And next thing is, because of GST, we can also able to calculate the tax very much easily, and it also become user friendly in nature. And next thing is, the ease of business, the ease of doing business is also increased after the implementation of GST. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now Shivangi.
Sir, I have spoken.
Oh, acha, acha,
Sir,
acha.
I
Fine.
raised the hand, sir, initially. Ramesh.
Ramesh.
Sir, may I have
Uh,
raised a hand.
yeah, Ramesh, Pile, you talk and then next that girl. Ramesh,
Okay.
you speak.
O- Okay, good evening, everybody. I am Ramesh Yadav. I am coming from Karnataka. Here we have topic about GST is a bone or bane to the country. Actually, GST is really impacted very well to the nation, and it is like a bone to the our country because it has a good features like transparency and linear usage for the people, and it has came with different benefits like it increased the revenue for the government, and it is like removed the interstate trade, like we had VAT and service taxes were different according to the state norms. Now it is not like one nation and one tax for the country, and it is a single tax will be there for the all the like all the services, and there will be a remote of the multi taxes. It is like a single tax for the like since it is production to the like from the production to the final user, and it is like what like it is a great transparency also, and lower cost of manufacturers like small business or small scale business also get implemented with this one, and they're come out of the multi taxes. And actually it was like difficult initially to adapt in the country and businesses because it was not awareness and lack of knowledge of the implementation. We came out of the many struggle, and now it is in the line where we can continue with the GST. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Next, that girl who wanted to speak.
Okay, sir.
Some, yeah,
So may I? Yes.
yeah.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ritika. I'm from Kerala. So here, the goods and service tax, which is introduced in India on July 1 of 2017, has been a significant reform in the tax field. And the replacement of such a complex system into a unified structure simplified the whole tax regime. And GST replaced a confusing array of indirect taxes into a nationwide single tax, which is applicable for all. And GST's unified structure is aimed at creating a common national market, which is leading to a higher economic growth. GST has also driven technologically, as that GST has launched the GST network, GSTN platform for the filing of the applications and making it a more transparent platform. And it has also reduced several goods and services prices, which is lower tax due to the GST. Particularly, essential items have lowered their rates. So GST is a boon to the society. Thank you, sir.
Good. Next, in terms of Manish.
May I speak, sir?
Sir,
Yeah,
can I
please.
speak?
First, yeah, who are all asking now?
Manish, sir. Manish here.
Manish to speak, and then another
Uh,
girl who raised her voice.
okay,
Come on,
okay, sir.
quick,
Sir,
quick.
my name is Manish Mistry. I belong to Maharashtra. So my view on the GST is GST can be viewed as a boom for the society. It is a streamline the tax structure and enhances revenue generation for public welfare and foster the transparency in the tax administration. It reduces the cascading effect. Before the GST, there was a cascading effect. It is a tax on tax. If I want to send some goods to other states, then it will be taxable in my states and another states also. So it reduces the cascading effect. However, the initially the challenges of implementation including technical glitches, and there was a many confusion regarding to GST, have new poses and significant hurdles. Some good has a increased tax burden impacting the lower income groups, and ultimately while GST has a potential to transform the Indian economy positively. uh, that's my point, sir.
Next, Who wants to speak next? Come on.
Sir, can I
Sir,
speak,
I'll
sir?
speak.
Sir,
Some
can I
girl,
speak, sir?
some
Good
girl's
evening,
voice
sir.
first. First girl's
Yes, sir,
voice, next
Bhavna.
to Umanshu. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, sir. So I believe GST is a ban for society, especially to the small businesses and middle class people. Some sectors like real estate, automobiles saw an immense increase in the cost due to the GST rates, which is really not affordable by the middle class or lower class people. And even did some uh, daily need products are also there, which also are subject to GST, which makes harder to manage their expenses. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Next, Himanshu. Himanshu.
Sir, may I speak?
Good evening, sir. Good
Yeah.
evening, sir. I think GST is a boost for our community as it simplified the tax structure, which is a previously very complex form, and unified the various indirect tax like VAT tax and all. And also it boosts the economy as more taxes are coming to the government. So by making the taxation system more organized, and also it erased the interstate trade system by which it is promote the trade between state and encouraging the business to expand beyond local boundaries by motto that one nation one taxation. And also the digital platform which GST provides, it is very transparent and accountability. So I think GST is a boom for our country, sir.
Okay. Next, Himanshu over. Then after Himanshu, Venkatram. Venkatram, are you there?
Sir, I spoke. Sir, I spoke. Sir, I already
Spoke,
spoke.
acha. Then please put down your hands. Those who have spoken, please put down your hands. That will be better. Otherwise, I don't know how to put it down. The first day for me in Teams, that is the problem. Now, Ramesh, yeah, put down your hand, yeah. Yeah, सब निकाल दिया. अरे बा, खत्म हो गया. Good. Thank you so much for participating in first day. You know, yesterday I was having problem in getting it recorded. I have paid 4,500 rupees in terms of rupees. Still, I was not getting recorded. But then I contacted our Microsoft. They guided me for getting this scheme. This is only 1,720 per year. That is okay for me. No problem. So now the point is we have to see about GST because this is a very important topic. So it is good that we go through that. Google.co.in. Please wait. GST, boon or bane to Indian society. Yeah, I am giving a link of unacademy.com in our group. Yeah, I am giving you this one. Yeah. Now let me go through this. Brief description of GST, a boon or bane. Shall I read or where is that? Simran, can you read it now? Is it available on screen or not? No, it's not there on screen.
No, sir,
Hello?
it is not there. Till not 5,
Achha,
sir.
only other one
Yeah.
is there, na? Yeah, one
Correct,
minute.
correct.
How to share it? 1 minute. PowerPoint, no files, Excel Live, browse OneDrive, then PowerPoint, Excel Live, no files available. How to show that? This Windows 8, correct? Windows 8. Here, brief description of GST. मिल गया जी. Miss Simran ji. Simran ji, are you there? No, she is not there. Then Ramesh Jadhav ji, आप पढ़ लीजिए ना. Ramesh Jadhav.
Yeah, sir.
Please read.
Yeah.
Brief
Audible, sir?
description. Yeah, please read.
Yeah, brief discussion of GST. bone or bane. GST was implemented to the replace all the existing taxes in the country, but it has been a bone or a bane as the new tax policy for the country, sir.
Read.
The good, sir. Okay. Okay,
Or
sir.
shall I read? Or shall I read it? No problem. Take rest. The goods and services tax was created to unify indirect tax applicable on most products and services in India. It was introduced as a replacement to several other taxes that were present in the country. GST was a measure to reduce the discrepancies and loopholes that existed with all of the previous taxes. What is GST? GST is the common indirect tax applicable on most products and services we consume or use in our daily life. It is applied to the supply of goods and services. GST was first introduced by the Indian government in 2017. To understand the impact of GST and to determine whether the policy change has been good or bad, it is essential to understand how things functioned before and after its implementation. Before GST, we had VAT or value added tax, service tax, excise duty tax, etc. VAT was introduced in 2005 by the Indian government with a similar intention to unify the Indian tax system. VAT is also a form of indirect tax. It was calculated on the basis of the value of the product adds to the supply chain. It also considers the product's price and takes in account previous tax added to the product. VAT was not uniform across the country and varied. Please let me in the Zoom in the meeting. Somebody is waiting. She's telling 1 minute. Who is waiting? Just a minute, Baba. Somebody is waiting. Nobody is waiting. Is anybody able to see somebody waiting in the queue?
Yes,
No.
sir.
Acha. Somebody is there?
Yes, yes.
Who is that? Where?
Waiting in the lobby. It seemed like that. Aditi Patel,
Yeah,
Pravansh.
where is that waiting in the lobby?
Now it has been disappeared, sir.
Oh, so okay. Sorry. Doesn't matter. Now I will just tell you about before GST, working of GST, composition of GST, and like that it goes. A boon of GST. This is what is more important. It is nearly impossible to collect all indirect taxes due to the that these taxes do not come under GST spectrum and are added upon separately. Electric duty, alcohol consumption, toll tax, property tax, countervailing taxes. Therefore, looking at the overall comparison between VAT and the other pre-existing taxes and GST tax system, there is more support for states to be able to earn their share of income in a more fair method rather than a central government monopoly. It has also reduced the cascade of respective taxes of certain goods and has caused overall reduction in prices of products for the general public. The GST method of taxing is mentally and resourcefully slightly taxing, especially initially for businesses. But at the same time, considering online tax portals, reduced steps in filing of taxes, reduced conversions overall is very beneficial to them in the long term. So, like that, it is going. In fact, they are giving about Bain also, and then they are giving conclusion also. Please read this and keep it in your mind for your, in case you get the same topic, you can talk very well on this topic. However, even before our reading this, many participants have been able to speak nicely. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Some one number is outstanding on that. What is that number? I don't know where it is standing. I don't know in this meeting. Anyhow, thank you so much. Best wishes. So I will stop recording this. I'll stop recording this.